We're the Ireton Family from Port Hardy. I'm Adam. This is...
Yep.
I'm Weston.
And I'm Kristen. Weston, in August of 2018, Weston was diagnosed with ALL.
So we came down for a brief stay initially and ended up, here we are 2 years later, just for our last visit.
Back in August, we thought Weston had the flu. So he was really tired and he was throwing up. And so we thought he had the flu, but it got so bad one day that he would kind of wake up. So Adam took him to the hospital, and there they did some blood work and discovered that his hemoglobin and his white blood cell count were all out of whack. And so they told us that he probably had leukemia and flew us to Vancouver within a couple hours.
It's been over 200 days.
I think it's been over 200 that we've stayed here.
Yeah, we were here initially for a month, and then we were going back and forth every 3 weeks for a few months after that. And then December 31st of 2018, we moved down for a just about 5 month stay.
By then, we'd spent a lot of time at Ronald McDonald House. The kids especially, were really comfortable in the rooms. They had a lot of things, the toy rooms, the family suppers. There was a lot of positive things that we were given there, and the kids were really comfortable. So instead of kind of being swept out of our house for months on end in a really hard time, we came to a place the kids were really excited to come to, and they were really, when we first got here, we had no food, very little clothes. Adam and Beckett had virtually driven through the night to be with us. And so when we got here, we opened a pantry and there was tons of food in there. Yeah. And we opened the fridges and there was milk for the kids, which of course we never thought of. And just, we unpacked and we breathed for the first time, because our kids were fed, they were safe. And then as we stayed here more and more, it became our second home. They ask all the time, when do we get to go back? So instead of looking at this time of our life and thinking, wow, that was really scary and really hard, it's, okay, let's go to Vancouver. I'm excited, let's go to Ronald McDonald House. It's took a really bad time in our life and made it okay. I don't even think I could say it without crying, but it literally saved us. Like, we spent the first 3 nights in a hotel and it was awful. It was just, we had to drive. So we had to leave Weston's room, drive to the hotel, go into this sterile room. It was terrible. And then when we got here, it just really felt like home.
And frankly, from a monetary point of view, we were here for over 200 days. Trying to find somewhere in Vancouver to stay for 200 days, and then trying to afford somewhere to stay for 200 days. Like, it's just...
Well, you can't do it.
It makes life virtually impossible if you have to start thinking about those kinds of things. This really did clear off 50% of our problems that we had to think about.
Because you get a place to stay, but you also get food and camaraderie and the programs for the kids, and you just get so much for it. And in a time that, with these little kids that are going through stuff they should never do, it just means so much to the families to be able to stay together. Like, we were trying to maintain our household in Port Hardy and trying to maintain a household here, and it's expensive and it's hard, and the donations here and the amount of things available to us here took a lot of that pressure off.
What's the present, Weston?
Check.
Okay.
Hey, and who's it for?
Don't go there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and loud, you bub?
Don't go down.
Mm-hmm.
So we are so happy and so touched by all of the amount of donations that we have kind of received and all the help we got at Ronald McDonald House that we wanted to give a little bit back. Hey?
Give that?
Thank you to the donors and everyone at Ronald McDonald House. Thank you to the donors and everyone at Ronald McDonald House.
Thank you.
Thank you.